We are still waiting for the price of the Xbox Ally X. ASUS and Microsoft just haven't told us yet. But let's look at what the market at the minute is kind of indicating the price could be. We've just had the absolute bombshell that was the Lenovo Legion Go 2 coming in at like $1,350 with a price point of £1,099 here in the UK. And of course, we know that ASUS just have not said anything about the price point. They said pre-orders will open soon, but they are still waiting, obviously, to try and get that sweet spot in pricing. But there's one extra handheld that we've all been waiting on, which is the MSI Claw A8, which is another Z2 Extreme handheld. And whilst actually launched elsewhere in the world, not here in the UK and not in the US yet, we did see kind of rough pricing on that. But if I was here in the UK trying to buy one, I'd have to go on AliExpress, and you're looking at like 1,150 plus. Like, these prices were ridiculous. So I was really waiting to see what the prices would be here in the UK. And well, out of nowhere, they've just dropped. They are available for pre-order right now, and they're even available supposedly to ship now and / on the 10th, which is today. So I don't know if that's correct. That's just one UK website that has it available, which is Cyberpower PC. And that literally says pre-order now and it ships on or after the 10th. So that's crazy. There's 3 places that currently have pre-orders up. The next one is Scan, and this just says June 17th. So that's another week yet. And then there's another place, which is Laptops Direct, which also has it for pre-order, and that is delivery in 4 weeks. So we've got a supposed delivery date of like right now, or 7 days, or in 4 weeks. So what is it? Like, what is it? I don't know. But regardless, we do now have a UK price point, which is £850. And that is the MSI Claw A8. This is pretty much exactly the same specs as the Xbox Ally X, bar the screen, which actually this has an 8-inch 16:10 aspect ratio, 120 hertz VRR, full HD plus screen, right? So this has a bigger screen, but everything else is pretty much the same. So we've got a Ryzen Z2 Extreme processor, but not the AI variant. Bear that in mind. We've got the memory, which is 24 gigabytes at 8,000 megatransfers, which is the same. We've got a terabyte NVMe in there, and that's pretty much like the only specs you need to care about, right? So this is coming in at $850. We've got the Lenovo Legion Go 2, which is expensive. That's going to be 1,100 plus here in the UK. It's around 1,350 plus in America, but of course you're getting that whopping 8.8-inch landscape OLED VRR display. That's where all the money's going to be, especially if this is a custom panel that they've had put in, right? Again, we don't know too much about that. We're going to be discussing this more in depth about the pricing on the Lenovo Legion Go 2, but I just wanted to make this video as to where I think ASUS are going to land the Xbox Ally X. It's not going to be as expensive as the Legion Go 2 because we've still got the same screens that are found in the R.O.G Ally and the Ally X. It's the same screen. So I imagine they've got a load of stock of this, right? They've probably got warehouses full of this screen ready to be put into devices, and Asus just not ready to change that screen yet. It's disappointing. I would like to have seen an 8-inch at least, but you know, we are where we are, and I think it's a cost-saving measure because everything else is being changed. Not only that, but we've got Asus and Microsoft working together, and I would expect they're probably making a lot more units than MSI are of the Claw A8 and even Lenovo are of the Legion Go 2. So I expect they've made more units. They can drive the cost down or in production so that they have a lower starting cost price, which hopefully means we as consumers get a better output in cost in terms of retail price. Now, I can't speak for the Americas because we all know the tax and everything, you know, the tariffs have changed everything. That does often affect us too here in the UK, but I don't know how that's going to affect. But I really think we're going to be landing in the MSI Claw A8's price point. I think we're going to be at that $850, hopefully, price point. If not, we're going to be at 900. So I reckon 899 at the top end, which makes it about £200 cheaper here in the UK versus the Lenovo Legion Go 2. I think they're going to try and keep it sub 1,000, and I'm really hoping that it's below that so we don't get anywhere above 900. I am talking speculation. I know nothing from ASUS at this point. They would not tell us what the pricing is going to be, but there we go. But I really think that they're going to drive in at, if they can come in at the same price as the MSI Claw A8 at $850, then that's a massive win, because of course we're getting that full screen experience, that sort of tweaked gaming OS straight off the bat. Yes, everything else is going to get that eventually, but this is going to be straight in there, Xbox brand on it. And if it can come in on the Xbox Ally X price at that $850 mark, then they have won. I don't know what they're doing with the R.O.G Ally X, because that got a price increase in America. I think it's $850 now. It was $799 here in the UK. So I don't know. I can't see them being able to release the Xbox Ally X at $799 when the older, Ally X is still $799 with no sales on at the minute. So I'm expecting it to be that $850 mark, possibly maximum $900, but they need to start giving us a price really soon because the thing drops in a month. So we need pre-orders open. Otherwise, no one's going to be pre-ordering it. But yeah, so there we go. I reckon we're going to be in at that price point. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments. Are you intrigued by the MSI Claw A8? I'm really hoping we can get hands-on so that I can test it for you guys. That 8-inch 16:10 aspect ratio like screen just looks beautiful for me, especially for stuff that's just launched, like Silksong. Playing Silksong on a 16:10 aspect ratio will just be amazing. 8-inch, I think, is the sweet spot. I'm really sad that the Xbox Ally X doesn't have that, but there we go. Or are you going to be shilling out like mortgage money here for a Legion Go 2? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think ASUS are going to be dropping the price at for the Xbox Ally X as well. Make sure you subscribe, become a member, and you can talk to us over on our private Discord, and I'll see you in the next one.